Welcome to the School of Communication Sciences and Disorders at the University of Memphis. This is the Community Health Building, which was built about 4 years ago. It houses the College of Nursing and the School of Communication Sciences and Disorders. Within our school, we have the Memphis Speech and Hearing Center, which is a community-wide clinic affiliated with Methodist Le Bonheur. This is an opportunity for students to get hands-on clinical experience with speech pathology and audiology clients before they are ready to move to off-site clinics throughout the city of Memphis. As we enter the clinic, you'll see the waiting room, which is a space for people to complete paperwork and wait until their appointment is ready. You'll also see the business office there as well. As we enter the clinic, we will begin on the audiology side. We have 5 rooms where we conduct hearing aid evaluations, fittings, and repairs. Students get a full range of experiences, including dispensing hearing aids and providing audiologic rehabilitation to their patients. As we head into this room, this is our audiology workroom, where we clean and troubleshoot hearing aids, make minor repairs, and coordinate checking in new hearing aids and those returned from repair. On this wall, you can see how we organize the hearing aids to be given back to patients after they've been checked. As we walk down this hall, you'll see many additional rooms where we do audiologic evaluations and testing. To the right, you'll see our cochlear implant room. We have 2 rooms dedicated to cochlear implant services where we see both adults and children for cochlear implant evaluations and mapping. We have 2 rooms that are dedicated to electrophysiologic evaluation, where we assess the auditory system's response to sound. In addition, we have a full vestibular clinic where students get hands-on experience with patients who are experiencing problems with balance and dizziness. We have video nystagmography as well as a rotary chair, and very few audiology clinics have access to rotary chairs. In our assistive listening device laboratory, we have various technologies available for patients to learn about and practice with, such as telephone technology, closed captioning, and alerting devices. Our audiology clinic has 6 large 2-room sound suites, with each booth equipped with state-of-the-art audiometers, tympanometers, and otoacoustic emission equipment. Here is one of our audiology test booths. Students are exposed to a variety of audiometers to allow them flexibility when they go to off-site placements so they become familiar with the equipment. All rooms are equipped with VRA toys for pediatric testing, which allows us to complete full hearing evaluations, auditory processing evaluations, and CI evaluations. As we move into the speech-language pathology clinic, you will see that we have 2 rooms available for hearing screenings. And there are many different therapy rooms designed for specific treatment purposes and for flexibility as well. This room is set up for group therapy and has a nice homey feel. You'll notice that many of our speech therapy rooms have sinks and the furniture is very flexible. The Materials Center for Speech-Language Pathology is equipped with a large number and variety of toys and therapy materials for all clients of all ages. We also have a dishwasher for infection control. Here you see a QR code that we use to inventory all items. Students scan this using their phones, and then we know who has used each item in case it goes missing. Also part of our speech-language pathology clinic is our clinical instrumentation lab used for voice patients and analysis of acoustic signals. This is our new video stroboscopy equipment. Down this hallway, we have scenes from Memphis, like the Levitt Shell, which is an outdoor amphitheater that has free concerts from April to October, the Trolleys in downtown Memphis, the Orpheum, where you can see Broadway shows, the Pyramid, which is Memphis's answer to the St. Louis Arch, and the M Bridge, which crosses the Mississippi River and connects Tennessee to Arkansas. Here is one of our larger therapy rooms, which allows access to the playground along the back side of the building. All of the therapy rooms on this side of the building open into the playground, which allows clinicians to continue therapy in a play-like setting with their clients. We have a number of other therapy rooms. This is a large therapy room that we use mostly with children with flexibility in furniture to move things around for their needs. And this therapy room is more focused for use with adults for either audiologic rehabilitation or other group therapy. Now we'll walk up to the second floor where you can get a better view of the first floor lobby. Just to the right is our in-house cafe, which is not visible, but a great place for lunch or a snack. While the clinic space fills the first floor, the second floor is primarily student-focused with our health sciences library and several classrooms. You can see there are many spaces for collaboration with others throughout the building. Each floor has a collaboration space like this one, with tables, comfortable seating, and some have vending machines and microwaves. And this is my favorite room in the building. It's a study room where all of the walls are whiteboard. It's a great way for students to study together and learn important material. Across the way is the Health Sciences Library, which houses materials related to communication sciences and disorders and nursing. There are several state-of-the-art computers available to conduct literature searches, and all of the books are related to speech and hearing or nursing. So it's almost like your own private bookstore and everything is free. We have several full-time librarians on staff to assist you with your projects. At the back of the library are some study carrels that are available on a first-come, first-served basis with a view of the terrace. It's a great way to study and to have some privacy at the same time. The second floor has several computer rooms. This is our HIPAA-compliant computer lab, where students write their clinic reports using a secure server. Only students who have had training on HIPAA policies and procedures have access to this room. We also have a learning laboratory where students can do lab assignments and practice using equipment that applies concepts that they've learned in classes. It's a great collaborative study space, allowing students access to additional educational materials and hands-on experience. There are several classrooms on the second floor. This is one of our larger classrooms that holds about 100 people. All classrooms have state-of-the-art technology with computer projection and comfortable seating. This classroom is dedicated to communication sciences and disorders students and holds about 40 people. The gray wall is movable so that we can double the seating capacity of this room. And for our smaller classes, we use this room, which seats about 24 students. Again, it is equipped with state-of-the-art technology. The terrace is a wonderful place for sunshine breaks between classes or just a great place to have lunch and get some fresh air. It is situated on the back side of our library. One of the unique aspects of our program is our Mid-South Conference on Communicative Disorders. This conference is completely run by our NSHLA and SAA students, and we just held the 50th meeting of the conference. Along this wall, you can see all of the brochures spanning those 50 years. It's a great opportunity for students to get some wonderful leadership experience. This is the Dean Suite. This is where our administrative staff have their offices. The Dean, Associate Dean, and the clinic directors for audiology and speech pathology have their offices here. And here is Francis, who is our administrative associate who helps keep everything going well in our school. The third and fourth floors have mostly faculty offices and research labs. Here you can see several of the posters from our research faculty who conduct cutting-edge research. Many of our faculty have grants that fund their research and often fund students as research graduate assistants. Students in our school often participate in research activities. Here is a view of one of the labs, the Speech Perception Assessment Lab. that focuses on the tools used to assess speech perception capabilities of listeners with normal hearing and hearing loss. Now we are heading toward the anechoic chamber. Very few programs have an anechoic chamber, which is used primarily for research. An anechoic chamber is a unique acoustical space that is completely absorptive, so there are no hard surfaces in here to minimize reflections. The research currently being conducted in here is looking at listeners' ability to localize where a sound is coming from using this large multi-speaker array.
Hello, my name is Marilyn Wark, and I'm the Clinical Director for Speech Language Pathology Services. My role is to make sure that you get the clinical experience that you would like in speech language pathology. So we have a lot of things to choose from, both outside of the center and within. The one thing that's different about our program is that most of our placements are within the driving distance of the university. So for that reason, we don't do an externship. Instead, you're always in class and you're always in clinic. That way you're learning and doing at the same time. Our options for offsite include hospitals, long-term care facilities, pediatric hospitals, home health, schools certainly, both public schools, private schools, special schools, schools for the deaf. We have a wealth of external placements. We have a very active clinical faculty. They all have their areas of specialty, so when you are with that clinical faculty member, you're also working with someone who has an expertise in that type of disorder or aged client. So you're learning from the masters, which is a nice place to be. My primary goal for you is to actually provide you with the exposure across the scope of practice. So I want you to work with all age groups, and we work from infants to the geriatric. I want you to work in as many settings as we can get you, schools, hospitals, and I want you to work with as many disorders as you can, and certainly across the 9. I think you'll find that it's a very open door and supportive program. The clinical faculty are here to teach you, and they don't expect you to know it all or you wouldn't be in class. So we're looking forward to meeting you.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Taylor, Director of Clinical Services and Audiology for the University of Memphis. My primary responsibility is ensuring that students get all of their clinical needs met while they're in our program from their first year through their 4th year, both at our on-site clinic, the Memphis Speech and Hearing Center, as well as our off-site clinic placements, which include anywhere from St. Jude Children's Research Hospital to private practices in town or the VA. Our students actually start working in the clinic the very first semester, completing observation as well as doing some speech and hearing screening hours and our early hearing detection and intervention clinic. Students begin their off-site placements in the summer or fall of their 2nd year in the program. All students meet with me on a regular basis, and I help and work with each of them individually to help identify appropriate 4th year placements for them not only to reach out to and work with, but also to find their eventual placement. The average number of hours that students get before leaving the University of Memphis campus is over 600 hours prior to going off to their 4th year, and ultimately our goal is for each student to have over 2,000 hours.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Lex Mendel. I'm the Associate Dean of Graduate Studies for the School of Communication Sciences and Disorders. So my role is the liaison between the University of Memphis Graduate School and our School of Communication Sciences and Disorders. So I'm involved in dealing with schedules for classes as well as final exams, all the paperwork that you need to graduate and maintain appropriate academic integrity while you're here at the university. If there are any challenges that you have academically, your advisor and I will meet with you to help you through the program. And if additional challenges happen, we'll work through those as well. I'm also in charge of admissions. So a lot of the letters that you're getting are coming from me, including graduate assistantships and funding opportunities. And we will share those with you as often as we can.
Hi, my name is Linda Jarmolowitz. I am the Dean of the School of Communication Sciences and Disorders and the Director of the Memphis Speech and Hearing Center. My role at the school is to be the liaison with upper administration and also to troubleshoot any and all problems that people have, including students. And I work very closely with the clinic directors. I work very closely with the Associate Dean of Graduate Studies. I can be found in the Dean Suite on the 3rd floor, where our administrative associate and our business officer also are here, and we are all working together to make sure that the school functions well. So we're looking forward to having you join us here. We're a great group, and we know you'll have a good time.
We hope you have enjoyed this virtual tour of not only our amazing facilities, but also of our program and the people who are here to work with you. We are here to help students become outstanding professionals in audiology and speech pathology.